All right, bowlers, we're back up and running. Almost. Sorry about that.
Good now?
If I'm not mistaken, there was a 15-pin.
I'm going to have to catch you up on some speed of what happened. So, Tony Preston fouled in the first frame. He fouled in the first frame, got 8. In the third frame, he almost fouled again, almost threw in the gutter, went through the face, and got a strike. So now they're on a four in a row. And Corbin just bounced one out of the gutter and missed a spare. But I believe Dino has they had a 15-pin lead. So right now they need to do some striking. Ooh, 4-pin.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. That was a little unexpected.
All right, so anybody wanting to catch up? Dino and Corbin had a 15-pin lead going into this game.
Yeah, it's 247 to 232.
Yes,
correct?
sir.
Right.
Yes. So we are looking at once their screen pops back up, Dino and Corbin can go out for 226 to 257. So they're about a mark off of each other right now. So Dino and Corbin have to get striking. Tony's had some footing issues. He fouled in the first frame. I think he figured it out the last ball, though, so we'll see.
But you know, if you're not having any luck with your footing until you know that you're comfortable, it's hard to get up there and throw a ball.
Yeah, he almost threw it in the gutter in the third frame, and it hooked through the face. That looked like a good shot.
Yeah, he just got up there and planted.
Yeah. So Dino's going to have to do something here to put some pressure back on him.
All right.
Yep. So 257 to 226 max. So if Novak doubles here, that would definitely be a big shot. If not, we got an interesting 3 frames to go. Willing it. Oh, 4-6.
Yep.
Wow. That's a big change. So let's see if Corbin can take advantage of that. There it is.
Does what you're supposed to do
Yes,
in that
sir.
situation and throws 10 back and says,
Absolutely.
here we come.
Absolutely. Just one shot changes everything. So Dino can go 226.
See what happens.
Their match 225, but Dino's got a 15-pin lead, Dino and Corbin. So a strike right here would be a big shot.
I almost think if you're going to replay that he got a little slow on that one.
I don't know if I got it or not. Let's see if we got it. I think we did.
All right, Dino's up. 10 back for Dino. So they are in definitely right spot.
Yeah, they're in the driver's seat right
Absolutely.
now. Absolutely. 15-pin lead, and they're currently up in the match by a stick.
So if Chris strikes on the first ball, that's pretty much going to almost do it by my math.
Yeah, that'll put him in the 2 teens.
With 15 sticks.
And the max
technically.
for Novak and Preston is 225.
Yes. So a strike here
is
what you need.
Necessary.
And Tony cannot miss. Oh, that's looked like he got a little slow there.
Yep.
So, barring disaster, I believe that's going to do it for this match.
Well, That was not disaster if you're on that
No,
team.
Absolutely. You go from looking like you're going home to back-to-back circles, and now you're in the next match.
I think that's what they call, that's why you play the game.
Absolutely.
But not too shabby. Fourth place finish is taking home $460 as a team.
That's not bad at all. Ooh, Big Four. I think he was ball testing a little bit there.
Joe, I'm not sure what happened to the YouTube stream. It should be back up now.
So that's going to give them 549 or 449, I believe. To 4.
Yeah, it's going to get, they're going to shoot 10,
Maybe
457.
457 and 420, roughly.
Yeah, if he bats it out for 203, that's going to give him 435.
That match went south quickly. It looked like two big scores were coming, and then it just went away. But I do think, to your point with Tony, when you lose your footing issues, it's in your head the rest of the way.
Joe, we had to restart the stream. You have to go back and we've got it restarted. Just you'll have to find the follow-up stream. We had a little glitch towards the end of the first game, and cameras froze up on us.
All right, so next up will be Mike Kahn and Brett Shepard.
You're going to face Daniel Dino and Chris Corbin. Going to let Brett and Mike get 2 practice balls on each of their lanes, and then they'll get started into the match. Everybody stay with us. Hit the share button at the same time. Again, this should be a really good match.
Yes, I believe Mike Kahn just accepted a coaching position at Shad University, I believe. I'm not mistaken. He will be moving from the Louisville area. This is what you call the best beard in bowling. Yes, that is the bowling leprechaun. The bowling leprechaun is in the building. Not sure how much longer we're going to get to see Mike in this area, as he will be moving as he accepted a new position as a bowling coach for a college. So he will be leaving our area very shortly. You need me to reset them? I got you. Go ahead. You're good. I got it.
All right, while we're waiting, they're clearing up the scores from their practice. Yes, that is a leprechaun. But in the booth, you see right here in the middle, this guy right here, we've got Chris Hester sitting in.
Is that you? I apologize for the glare for anybody.
No glare.
Oh, that's good.
We've all got a little glare coming off
I noticed
of this.
we all,
yeah,
we all kind of fit in
a little
here.
extra shine here. I mean, I got hair. It's just behind the band here.
Okay. That's how mine used to be. I just gave up on it.
So what you're saying is...
Yeah, exactly. So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah. So you guys are sitting in the catbird seat just waiting to bowl.
Thank goodness.
1,045 for 4 is a lot.
It's crazy. It was actually... So when I got here, as you probably know, since I came back, I've been throwing 14-pound balls.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the plastic ball Baker doubles last week, I brought in 2 14s and a 15 and ended up throwing the 15 the whole time. So going in today, I had no idea which one I was going to be able to use. So I brought in a bag of 14s and 1 15-pound ball, and then threw the 15-pound ball all of qualifying. So in between the last shot of qualifying into the Bakers, I ran out to the car, took the 14s out, brought 15 in, and then ended up throwing that one straight from the car in those 4 Baker games, and
nice. Turned
Turned out to be the right decision. And Robbie did the same thing. He threw a ball in Bakers that he hadn't thrown in qualifying either. So we got very fortunate that worked out.
A lot of people may not know Robbie, but I watched him here a couple weeks ago when you guys were bowling, and we came down and watched him throw a little bit today, and the kid's got some game.
So the Groenfeld family is, I would say, equivalent to the Fair family.
Okay.
In Cincinnati.
Wow.
Like they are, yes. The lineage of the Groenfeld family is very deep, and it's very good. And as a matter of fact, I bowled with Robbie's dad for a long time. Robbie's dad and my dad were best friends. I bowled with Robbie's uncle after that. So when Gary France, who's another legend around here, came up and asked who I was bowling with, I said, I'm bowling with Robbie. I said, I'm just working my way down the Groenfeld tree until I find one that can carry me. And I think I might have finally got one. I said I had to get the kid that's smart enough to throw it with 2 hands. So I think it might have worked out in my benefit. I'm getting clearing the deadwood. This Mike doing his good deeds. I'm going to commend John McCarthy.
Oh, absolutely.
I was just saying that I was talking to Jeremy a second ago. To see John down here sweeping the pits and picking up debris in between games is incredible. I mean, to have your manager on the floor making sure the bowlers are happy is, again, that's commendable and should be applauded.
Well, and he's very well staffed. He's got everybody here. I mean, he had people here. Usually they don't open till 12:30.
Correct.
In the morning. And we got here at 8 o'clock. He was already here.
Oh, smokes.
Yeah, that was an early ride in from Cincinnati.
I imagine so. Yeah,
way
he gets
too early.
Yeah, I bet. And then he gets to turn around and do it all again, next weekend, because next weekend's the Open.
The Kentucky Open.
He's going to be very busy next weekend.
Yeah, he was here waiting on us. He said he's going to be here all evening for the sweeper too.
Oh man, he is dedicated.
And I mentioned in the first game, if anybody has not stepped foot into this place, they're missing out.
Definitely.
This place is just fantastic.
So when we bowled here, I can't remember what it was we just bowled here recently.
It was 2 weeks ago. There was a doubles tournament that we stopped in for.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody had made the comment that block, because for those that do not know, this is a split house with 22 on each side. Is that how it is?
50 lanes altogether.
Oh, that's right. They have
28
the
on that side,
candle pin or whatever.
Something like that.
So we used the high end for that tournament, and on the other side of the house, they had black light bowling and music playing, and you would have never known any of that was happening. And somebody made the comment that they think that this center has figured out how to accommodate the open bowler, the league bowler, and the tournament bowler, and that is a very, very hard thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, the music was playing, and I mean, it didn't affect anybody that was bowling the doubles tournament.
Not at all.
I told him to turn the music on this morning if he wanted to, and he thought somebody would have an issue with it.
Somebody would, but I'm one of the people that, to me, and again, I'm probably in the minority here, but to me, the constant noise is better than the noise out of nowhere. Like if there's music playing, there's always something you have to account for when it's that noise that comes out of nowhere that distracts you. That's the tricky part for me. So to have the constant music going, to me, that's perfect.
I mean, I'm okay with the little Rob Zombie or something playing loud in the
depends
background.
On the pattern.
Well, yeah.
The shorter the pattern, the harder the music.
Yes.
Next weekend on the long pads, I'll be listening to Kenny G.
Yeah.
Man, they bowled so well in qualifying. Brett and Con both bowled 791.
791 each.
Sickening.
You know how much they won in brackets?
Uh-oh, I'm afraid to know.
0.
Did they not play?
No.
Oh, my gosh. Do they hate money? Like, why would you?
I don't know. I'm just going to remember that next time they bowl a tournament together and throw my wallet on the table.
I did not realize they hated money that much, but we appreciate them. We played a little bit, and it turned out all right.
Chris, over here you can see on the screen, Jason Sebastian says, tell you hi.
Oh, hey, Jason. I was actually told, hey, Toe, I was actually told last weekend that I should take after you and start throwing plastic all the time because I think I threw more strikes last week on the plastic ball than I have with a resin ball in 2 months. Did he slide that one?
Barely. The ball was falling off the lane.
The lane was just long enough.
He just wants to make sure the crowd's entertained.
Well,
he knows there's people watching. It's getting a little late in the day.
Speaking of which, we do have a good crowd back here still watching.
Yeah, this is excellent.
This community sure loves their bowling. You know, next weekend will be the same way. Friday night at the Kentucky Open, it will be, standing room only. And then the Saturday morning block's usually a little scarce in the crowd, but then the Saturday afternoon block is always jam-packed. Everybody wants to see who's making that cut to Sunday.
Yeah, we don't have anything going on next weekend until Sunday night up there in Cincinnati. We got the sweeper Sunday night, but nothing during the weekend.
I got you. Where's the sweeper Sunday night?
Fairfield Lanes.
Oh, beautiful.
Roll House, Fairfield.
Okay.
It's about 3 minutes from my house.
Oh, beautiful.
I told Scotty he can crash at my place, so it's a closer drive for him that morning.
It's the exact opposite of this weekend,
Exact opposite.
So how many guys have you seen bowl is competitively at an elite level throwing it off the wrong foot like Dino does?
Have
you seen something like that before?
No, nobody.
I think I've only seen one other guy in my life do it that way and do it that well.
There was a guy who was on the early. We had a signal problem. We lost the first live stream and got started back up. And someone said, that guy's form's terrible. And I didn't correct him. Obviously, he's got his own opinion.
Right.
But I said, it may not look the same as the way you bowl or I bowl or anybody else. I said, but, if somebody watches Brandon Novak, they're going to think he's a train wreck letting the ball go. But these guys do it the same every time.
And that's the name of the game.
And at the bottom of the swing, it's the same every time. And Daniel's been doing this a long time, and he's made a lot of money doing it.
Absolutely. And I always told Novak is actually funny you brought that up. That's what I would always tell people, that if you walked in as a competitive bowler, you're just getting in a tournament, you have no idea who that is or who Dino is, and you watch them throw a shot, you're going to want to bowl them for every dollar you have in your pocket. And then an hour later, you're going to be going, why did somebody not tell me not to do that?
Hopefully you're not saying, where's the ATM, because they're just going to drain it for you.
That is a fact. Looks can be deceiving. Oh, he's going to the loft game, huh?
He likes the loft game.
He does.
He can't wait till he can get in and loft it between him and Brett both.
I'm bittersweet for Mr. Kahn. Love that he's getting an opportunity to go do some college bowling coaching, but hate that it's not going to be around here.
Where is he going?
Savannah School of Art and Design.
SCAD,
correct. Yeah, like I said, I know that's what he wants to do, and I know he is very excited about it, but selfishly, it's hard.
I'm sure.
Hard to watch him go, especially after, Zimmer moving away last year. It's like, man, my kids are growing up and moving away. I don't like it.
Yeah.
We are going to miss him.
See
him at the tournaments.
It's going to be very strange.
He comes up to Cincinnati quite often.
Yeah, he keeps telling me, I'm still going to be around. I'll still come in to bowl the Open and the Derby and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but it's
really
just not. I can't just pick up the phone and be like, hey, what are you doing? Let's go bowl something or go to dinner. It's just not. Yeah, that's not going to be there anymore.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, man. You always think that those times are going to last forever until they don't. But
yeah, you got to take advantage of the times while you can.
Oh boy.
That one was way up there. That's ridiculous. That just doesn't even make sense.
You know why he
hook
does
in the
that?
air, I guess. He's showing off?
Because he can.
Exactly. I think he's just taunting Brett to see how long it's going to take Brett to try it, too. No, nuh-uh. I told Brett that if they win, we're going to flip a coin and we're going home. I'm totally kidding about that.
You can flip a coin. You still got to
I
bowl,
would
though.
never disrespect the tournament that way.
269.
Yeah,
This
so
is
it's
2-game total pinfall, guys.
So it's 63 after one. Yikes. Well,
206.
and they were, Brett did make a comment that they were the only doubles team that were both right-handed remaining. So he is wearing that like a badge of honor. So he is going to be giddy if they held on to this lead.
So did you notice a difference with the pattern today from a couple weeks ago? I know he did tweak it some. He ran it. It's a little, I don't want to say a softer pattern. It's a lighter volume pattern.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I would have, honestly, if you would have just said, had you seen the difference, I would have said I felt like this had more volume. And it wasn't just me. Like multiple people around me felt like the middle was so slick.
This was he told me, I told him that we wanted to pull it back some because the scores on the last and the Ironman were
outrageous,
just way high, which is fine.
Right.
I mean, it's fine. Everybody's bowling. The scores are high all the way across the board. But we didn't want them to be that high.
Yes.
And they weren't. They were good. But all he did is he's got one pattern he runs for his leagues and tournaments, and he's got another pattern that he runs for his kids and his seniors.
Okay.
And this is the kids and seniors pattern.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know he sent people scrambling when he made the announcement this morning, modified house. Everybody's like, wait a minute.
People just don't understand.
We heard house. Yeah, I tell everybody all the time, anything is modified house.
Yes.
It could.
That's kind of an overused term.
That's that blanket term, yep, that no matter what you're putting out, you can use. Wonder if I should go get loose in a minute.
Yeah, you got.
I'll give it a couple more
you got
frames
and
yeah.
You'll get 2 practice balls over here on
Even
this
better.
lane.
So do we? I'm assuming we have to switch anchor.
Yes,
in between? Okay.
you do.
Cool. I assumed that was the case, but wanted to confirm. Goodness gracious. Ouch.
Well, that one hooked.
How's the entries for the sweeper tonight looking?
Well, it's all walk-in,
Okay.
but I'm guessing we're going to have a pretty nice turnout, from what I understand. I had several people that left already from this morning. I've got a Cincinnati group over bowling. The Derby right now. There's about 35 guys.
That's where Jeremy was going.
And then we also had Scotty Kramer brought a group of 75 guys over from Indy that are bowling the Derby.
Holy
and
smokes.
they bowl singles and doubles at 1:30. That is exactly why we picked this weekend.
Beautiful. Okay.
For the sweeper here.
Well thought out.
And then to put this in front of it, we had the space, and he let us do the doubles and make a day out of it.
I was going to say, yeah, I mean, there's no such thing as too much bowling. That didn't split, did it? Oh,
It
did
did.
it split? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, sure enough. Oh, no.
269 to 206 can change in a hurry.
No kidding. I mean, they got left. If he gets some count, 59, 239 left.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah, things just got a little interesting. But yeah, I was going to say I wouldn't put it past him to pick this and come back and tell us all to be quiet. Yeah, things just got interesting. So we were wondering well, there were a lot of guesses after the 4th game of Baker's on what the cut score was going to be to make the top 4. Did you think it was around what you were hoping for?
I was pretty close
Pretty
on
close?
what my guess was. There was a team that came up from Cincinnati. They brought a sheet up from 965, and I said, well, you're definitely going to cash, but that's definitely on the bubble for making the top 4.
Wow.
Well, they were 5th
Oh my gosh.
by 6 pins.
Wow. That's impressive.
Guess.
Well, I mean, yeah, no kidding.
He's good like that.
I hear a lot of people will say, well, yeah, but, I mean, the score is relative to what you're bowling on. Those scores are high, blah, blah, blah. And I am the first guy that says that might be true, but you still got to figure out how to knock them over. Like, getting to the pocket is one thing. Knocking them over is a whole other thing.
Without question.
So that's why when, you'll see people criticizing the scoring pace of a tournament, I'm like, yeah, but if you're not there throwing shots, and B, you still got to knock them over, and that's sometimes that's the hardest part of the game is you can get to the pocket from multiple areas. Where's the one that you're going to knock them all down? That is ridiculous. That is a very clutch triple there.
Well, they had to have that.
Yeah, things are getting interesting. I guess I might want to go limber up here in a minute.
Well, no matter which team you're going to be bowling against,
we're going to throw a bunch of strikes.
Oh yeah, this is real close now.
You ain't kidding. So Chris is bowling anchor and Brett's bowling anchor. Okay. I'm hoping my partner down there doesn't wear himself out. He is just. I was that kid before, so.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you mean we get to practice for free? I'm going to bowl and my hand bleeds. Wow, look at that. Walking
Doesn't hurt
out.
his thumb is bad.
Confidence, right?
When we were kids, we'd be out there till our thumb was bleeding.
That's
Well,
exactly.
If you don't use it.
Yep. It's not fair. Have you ever tried?
No. Hell no.
I can't figure it out.
I'd be in traction if I tried to bowl two-handed.
I cannot figure it out. Have you tried?
No.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yes, I have, and it was not a pretty sight.
Yep.
I looked like I had 2 left feet, no coordination.
That was a good one.
So they're going into the 10th frame, still looking at 238.
I think I am going to go put my hand in the ball if you guys don't mind. Thank
No,
you.
no
go
problem.
right ahead.
Thanks for sitting in.
Chris, thanks.
Hopefully, we'll get to do this again afterwards, and I can tell you what our game plan was and all that jazz.
Sounds great.
We'll
Appreciate
do
you
it.
guys.
Thanks
Thanks for having me.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
That was the very famous Mr. Chris Hester joining us.
Not just famous, he's just a great dude.
He is. He's a great dude.
Richard, I'm sorry. Hello, sir. Got Jeremy back in.
Yeah, I had to let my man Chris get in. He lives for this.
Oh,
Such a great guy. Yeah, they're just conceding. Okay. Yeah, the match is over. They got interesting there for a minute, didn't it? I knew Dino wasn't going to miss again. He got locked in there.
all right.
They moved. They left. I said they all left. They let you alone.
Well,
I think they're going to let them take their Brett's
They are.
not. Brett's not. Brett wants to work on his loft game. Look where he's at.
they are going to get themselves ready for the finals here. Mike Kahn and Brett Shepard versus Chris Hester and Robbie Gronefeld. They're going to get Chris and Robbie are going to get 2 on each lane when they get down here. And look for some pretty. The 2 right-handers are going to be playing as far left as the 2 left-handers.
Absolutely. Watch. A lot of people haven't seen Robbie. Watch Robbie's approach.
Yeah, well, Robbie's a player. We were watching him.
He
I
kicks
watched
that.
him.
Yeah, Robbie scores a lot. Robbie's a local guy that probably a lot of people don't know about. Actually, I believe him and Chris are related. I think they're cousins, I believe. That's why they bowl together. Could be wrong on that. But
Scott's working on getting some different angles here for the finals.
definitely got a great matchup of talent and people here for sure.
Ken Rowan, I'm not sure what your question is. How am I not on these live streams?
Yes, Chris is definitely a fan favorite. Don't you worry about that. Wow, I did not know that about Robbie, Ken. I've only known Robbie since his 2-handed bowler. And he used to throw urethane a lot, I believe, but it looks like he's not today. He has a very interesting approach.
Got that little leg kick.
Yes, but he strikes a bunch, I promise.
I'm going to go hand Mr. Dino and Corbin their money, and I'll be right back. You guys take it from here for
all
the
right.
start of this match.
Yeah, I grew up with Matt. I definitely know Matt was one-handed. He threw it really good when he was one-handed for sure. But we will see how this match goes. The right-handers are playing the whole lane. They got burnt up pretty quick, it looks like. So you have Mike Kahn is almost lofting into the arrows, and Brett is basically bowling on the lane over. Right. So I don't know how many more matches we're going to get to see Mike Kahn down here. You don't want to commentate your brother. You don't want to commentate your brother's match.
No, all I was going to say, Mannick is good.
All right, so here we are. I'm by myself at the moment. They're resetting scores and doing some payouts. We have Robbie Gronfeld and Chris Hester versus Mike Kahn and Brett Shepard for first place. I believe first place is paying around $1,100 roughly. No chops, no chops. No, I don't know. I'll find out. I want to say it's somewhere around 11 and maybe. For competitive advantage, we don't do that. You know the payouts? I think they're discussing a chop. They're still going to bowl the match, but I don't know if they're going to chop, honestly. I don't think they are. They're just asking. We will get the answer to that, but hold on, let me find out real quick. All right, so we're back. No chop, no chop. We're bowling it out. We're bowling it out. So here we go. There is Chris Hester steps up with a strike as usual. I was trying to get his brother to come in the chat with me. So Brett is putting 10 back like Brett does. Todd and Scott will be back shortly. All right, Robbie is up on, and Robbie puts 10 back, so we are on a double. All right, they have decided to not chop and bowl it out.
So $1,100 for first place and $680 for second.
Not bad.
Is what they're bowling for.
Not bad for $60 a person. Not bad at all. So they both started out with a double. You haven't missed much. Probably going to be a lot of striking in this match.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
So $1,100 for first is pretty good on a little Sunday sweeper.
Not bad for a $60 entry.
Not at all. Another great shot there by Mr. Hester, who does that all day long. And Brett is, 4-6 for Brett. He is going to have to pick it up now because Chris and Robbie can throw some strings together. Ooh, I don't know. Khan's beard or Robbie's hair? Very interesting. I think Mike's beard is probably pretty solid. All right, the man's coming back. You all can listen to the man now.
I'm not going to talk.
I'll talk all day.
No.
We're probably going to – you haven't missed much but a lot of strikes. Oh,
wow.
Maybe I need to get back up.
that was a good shot.
Might have been in a little bit, caused that ball just to go a hair longer.
Mike is lofting the ball to the arrows. Very impressive.
And still getting it to roll through the pins.
Wow.
That's not easy to do.
No. Uh-oh. I think he missed in a little bit there. All right, so that makes things a little bit more interesting now.
Again, these are 2-game total pinfall matches.
Oh.
Brett will get those more than not. Looks like big 4 going down the lane, and it holds up just enough.
Nice shot by Chris. So smooth. Oh, he's talking a little bit too. Chris is letting him know about it.
Yep. I would imagine these gentlemen have bowled against each other in match play at some point in time over the...
A lot here locally, for
Yes.
sure. Oh, wow. He almost guttered. Oh.
Whoops.
Yeah. As you can tell, Chris has a huge cheering section. He's definitely a crowd favorite around here.
Ken Rowan, that's a good question.
I had
boy.
to answer Mike's beard. I mean, it looks well maintained.
It's taken care of.
Such a smooth shot.
Well, he's throwing it good right now,
Yes,
too.
he is. Chris has been battling some issues mentally and physically, obviously, and I'll try to encourage Chris to get out here no matter what. It doesn't matter.
Well, they go hand in hand, you know,
Absolutely.
once you're having those kind of issues. It doesn't take away from the fact that he's one of the, like I said, one of the best human beings walking the face of the earth.
Absolutely.
Oh, he gets the mixer.
Meanwhile, Brett and Mike are struggling. They can only max out for 220. Oh, that looked good.
That was nice and clean through the swing. Everything right through the bottom. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Vintage, classic Chris Hester on that shot.
Definitely throwing it very well. You know, with the, like Jeremy mentioned, with the struggles that he's had, it's good to see him in the finals here, throwing the ball well and focused, and
Absolutely.
It's a big boost of
They
confidence.
missed in. Oh wow, I thought that was a big 4 for sure.
You know, he played that one right on the line of the oil, and it just sat there.
As I've told Chris, the day that he's ready to stop bowling is the day he's joining me, because him on the headset is never a bad thing.
Oh yeah.
The guy's got so much bowling knowledge, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, if you don't follow the Chris Hester bowling page, jump on there. He's always writing a good blog on there, always some good stories about the weekend.
Nice shot.
I put him in the 260s.
260s to max 220. Mike's in a must-strike situation here, I believe. I don't think you're going to get a Chris Hester 180 gauge. Uh-oh.
That's bad.
Oh, for entertainment purposes, we might be shutting down early after the next match, huh?
I don't think so.
No, I'm saying mentally,
Oh, yeah.
not physically, because they're going to be about 100 pins behind, and that's a tall task.
264
to a 180. 80 pin deficit is not going to be easy, but
anything can happen in a one-game match.
as you were watching the Ironman, I saw something happen I didn't think could happen. So one shot here or there, that's all it takes. Wow, he's really getting into it now.
He can take a little bit more, an extra step on this lane. He doesn't have the ball return in his way.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
Robbie starting out with a strike.
Yep, they got their room to the left. It could be a big game coming. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that one did not
Wow.
come off his hand very well.
Not at all. Oh, got the hold with the strike. So it's gonna get interesting here. It's gonna get interesting. They can very easily pop a 300 here, I believe. Like Todd said, they can move left. The ball return is not in play. Wow, what a spare.
Good spare by Chris.
Absolutely. Keeps the pressure on. Oh.
Gets the swisher.
Absolutely. I could not play that shot if I ever tried in my life.
No.
I keep getting 3 on the right.
Oh, it looks like that right lane is a little bit tougher. I've noticed Chris Corbin had a tough look on that lane as well.
Hey, there's Lauren, Scoot. Lauren's watching.
Hey, Lawrence.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's trouble.
He never got that ball to the right. It's like he just kept spinning and spinning and spinning and just never picked up.
Covers up spare. I just had a question about the format for tonight's sweeper because it's not on the event page. It's the same every week, and I need to do better. Nice cover on Mike.
Wow.
Nice cover
what a
right
spare.
there.
That could be a big spare at the end
Yeah,
of this
we'll look
game.
back at that one here later on. It's 3 games. We're going to do the same lane movement as we did this morning. Bowl 1 game, skip 2, and bowl on the 3rd. Tickles out to 7. So they're going to, we're going to do that next time for sure, Lauren. You're in the car.
Oh, little light 7.
3 games, cut the field in half-ish, depending on what we have to start. And then it's just 1 game elimination round all the way through. Pins drop each round.
All right, Robbie with the big double there.
Till we get to the top 4 or 6, and then we're going to do match play out of those bowlers until we have a winner.
I'm super excited for tonight. I've only got the bowl at once, and I had a blast. And to bring it here, I hope the bowlers here appreciate you coming and how hard I had. Wouldn't say twist your arm, but it's a little drive. So.
Oh, he didn't drive. Don't worry.
I didn't
you
drive.
drove? Oh, well.
I'm not driving home either.
Yeah. You don't think so? You might.
A lot of people don't understand. Oh, wow. A lot of people don't understand how hard this is. I think you just show up and throw some pins out there, and there's I mean, I got here at 8:30, and you guys were already here.
Yeah, it takes a. There's a little more to it. We've been working together on this all week, couple weeks. Even before that, getting the format where we wanted to, getting the event page put together. But that's what we chose to do, and we like to do it for the bowlers.
Okay, so we're going to have an interesting couple frames here.
Yeah, this match is far.
So we
from
can
over.
get a 266.
They got a match
They're gonna
max of 201.
They're going to have to get some doubles.
Dylan, great question. Yes, there are openings for tonight. We have room for 91 bowlers. It is 100% walk-in. We start doing check-in at 4:30. I will say there are a handful of people that have bowled today that are already signed up for tonight.
The scout.
But it was just some people that bowled today. But other than that, come on in.
Yes, let's sell it out. He didn't come down here to get 30 bowlers, is that right?
No.
We came down to max it out. I believe my guys will show up and support. I have a good feeling about tonight.
There are a handful of people that have bowled today.
Replay of Robbie's half strike.
He didn't like it, but he got it.
Yep.
All right, so we got a. Depending on what Chris does, we could have a match here. $40 is not easy, but he makes it
That's
look
big
easy.
double right there. Puts him back in the 2 teens at least.
Stay clean from here.
Yep.
Oh, Mike went backup ball. Now that's a college bowling coach right there.
Oh, boy.
He said the left side's too easy. All right, that's pretty much going to do it, I believe. But we'll see what happens here. But yeah, I think the sweeper tonight's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, Brett backup ball. Left side's walled, he says. Oh, Dylan, come on. Skip to the league one night, right?
Right?
Right. What's one night? You only get to bowl for Todd one time. Unless we show that we can sell it out.
I think that's going to do it right there.
Yes, it is.
Yes, sir. Chris Hester and Robbie Gronfeld. Brett with the backup ball.
They were going 260 anyway, and they still threw backup balls at the end. They still shoot 250.
Yeah. A lot of good guys right there.
Oh, yeah.
Dylan, position night doesn't matter when you're in 14th place, bub.
Oh, boy.
I'm just kidding. Dylan's a good guy.
All right, 255. It's going to put him at 439. Not going to be enough.
I was telling some people earlier, I believe after next weekend, we might not have any Mike Kahn sightings around here for a long time.
Yeah, he's going to be going away to coaching.
SCAD University.
Yep.
I said it wrong. I said Shad, it's SCAD. So he will be leaving us. Mike's a good dude. Me and him's done some stuff together. Mark, did you have Chris and Robbie? Is that why you're excited? Could be wrong. Could have been Sweezy, but I think it was Mark. We had a little contest, little fantasy draft, should we say. And whoever had Robbie and Chris just won $200.
Yeah, how about that?
How about that? $200 and didn't even have to bowl. Yeah, look, I knew Mark was a little excited right there.
Yeah.
Mark, $200 winner just for watching these two guys bowl. I say we get Chris. I say we get Chris in here and let him take my place or somebody's. And
Sit in.
oh, he wants Robbie. You want to do it?
What do you want me to say?
Just sit down. I'll walk you through it.
You all want to interview?
I'll sit down. Yeah.
All right.
They got a headphone set.
All right. So Robbie's going to come in here and chat with us for a minute, and then we'll bring in Chris.
Yeah.
Yes, 5:30. So there's the man of the hour over here. So, Robbie, tell us about that last lane. It got a little interesting there for a minute.
Honestly, those last 2 games, not a single thought went through my mind. I just went up there, threw the ball. Even after I missed a 7-pin, there was no emotion, no nothing. I knew what he was going to do, so I just did my thing and just didn't even worry about it.
That's good.
Yeah, so I wasn't aware you were a one-handed bowler.
Yeah, one-handed, right-handed. I've done it all.
Interesting. You definitely strike a bunch, that's for sure. That's a
I told
fact.
him earlier I was trying to find a Groenfeld that could hold me up, and I finally found one. I'm pretty excited about it.
Well, Mr. Mark Coolidge is pretty excited about it as well. You guys just won him $200.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Beautiful.
$200. We had a fantasy draft.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
It's a
Mr.
last-minute fantasy
Mr.
draft
Mark
last
Coolidge
night.
made
Last-minute
$200.
draft last night.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love
So you
Mark.
guys going to bowl the sweeper tonight? You got to bowl the
Sorry, I was
or-
kidding Rowan up here laughing.
Are we bowling the sweeper tonight?
Robbie said he was dependent.
No, there's
There is
no.
about a 50-50 chance this might be my last turn.
Well, at least you went out on top.
And I'm not kidding, unfortunately.
Well, unfortunately to hear that.
I do remember seeing a post last week or a couple weeks ago where you said, hopefully Robbie's back doesn't start hurting. We're going to still keep trying to ride the horse and win one of these sooner or later.
Exactly.
Well, all you had to do was just throw it out there.
Right.
And I
Out in the
think
universe.
this was definitely a team effort, though. Watching both of you today, you both threw your share of strikes, made some spares when you had to have them, and bowled a great finals match.
And
So
it seemed like no matter if one of us was dialed in while the other was looking, it was always one of us seemed to be on, and that is, that's what you strive for, and especially a Baker's format like that.
yeah, the
So
Baker
it's
format. I
coming
love
at
the
that time.
Baker format
Oh my
when we
gosh,
do
that's-
this.
So how about a bigger question
Okay.
that everyone always says? The number 1 seed in the step ladder has no chance.
I hate the number. I would take the number 2 seed every day of the week.
Just so you have another game
Yeah,
going
We got
into
one
it.
game on the pair, yeah.
That's
Yep.
it. Well, you guys shot 10.57.
We got. See, this is where. That was crazy, by the way. But
my.
to watch where Mike and Brett were having to play,
On your side?
yeah, that
Yeah.
was.
Wow.
That's what I said when you guys were getting started. I think Brett and Mike are going to be further left than you guys are going to be.
I asked Brett at one point if he was trying to get his feet where mine were.
So does anybody have any
impressive.
questions
They can do
for
that in
Robbie or Chris? We feel free to ask. Chris, unfortunately, may be hanging him up. But when he does, he's coming with me. I got dibs on Chris.
Well, we do got to.
He said you need to get in the conversation.
Yeah.
Walk over and stall the conversation. I'll let
So
That's how it
we'll,
usually goes.
We do got to get a picture with the two of you over there in front of the winner
Absolutely.
circle
so
banner.
what do you think about $1,100 for the win today for a $60 entry? That's not bad.
Yeah,
I'm not complaining.
Pretty happy. This is no lie. What time did I text you last night? Like 8:30?
Yeah.
I texted him and I said, "We still bowling tomorrow?" And from the time I hit send until the time he responded, I was saying, "Please say no, please say no."
Oh,
please say no."
no.
And he responded and said, "Yep, see you there." And I was like, "All right, I'll be there." So that worked out all right.
Absolutely.
I was leaning towards not, but I wasn't going to let. I told him 2 reasons. One, I was coming here for you, and I was coming here for you.
Well,
Hey,
thank you.
Oh,
Worked out.
oh,
Well, now I'm going to go clap.
oh, you missed one. You missed one. You missed one. You and you.
Come for you.
No, I'm
Come
kidding.
here last- yeah.
Robbie, you want to talk? You want to say? Ken says you haven't spoken in 4 years.
I bet the last. Yeah, that's
So,
what Timmy was saying.
yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
get out of the
close.
way.
Talk about whatever you like. Your experience today, getting a bowl with a legend, by the way.
No, I've just been, the past few weeks trying to help Chris get back into it and, instill a bit more confidence in himself. And, we did that plastic ball tournament at your place last Sunday. And even though at the ending, we didn't do so well at the end, I saw progress being made. And I said, all right, he can do this.
Absolutely.
And then he comes out here, shoots 279 the first game. And I'm like, if I hold up my end, we got this. And
Yeah.
that was it.
I was talking about to someone earlier. I bowled with a pretty good bowler in a tournament that I'm not used to bowling with that caliber, and it's a lot of pressure to try to live up to that height. Like bowling with Chris Hester's got to be pretty intimidating, I would think. Luckily, Chris is a good guy, never puts pressure on you. But if you don't make the cut with Chris, you got to feel like, well, let's go here.
Yeah, a little bit. Luckily, I've been in a situation where my parents and his parents are friends, so I've known him pretty much my whole life. So really, when we bowl together, there's really no pressure. It's just all love and all just just trying to have a good time, compete together, and just keep each other's heads up. And that's really all my goal is when I come in here.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Well, we're going to go ahead and shut her down.
Cool.
Take a little break and get ready for check-in here in about an hour and a half. And
also a little bonus tonight. I've decided to throw in, we're going to do a little $10 qualifier tonight for the Kentucky Open. Doesn't matter if I get one person or 15. I'm going to give a spot away tonight.
Nice.
So
Very
10,
nice.
as long as one person pays, we'll be giving one away. It's going to be the high qualifier, or whoever goes the farthest tonight in the sweeper. If multiple people get knocked out in the same round, the tiebreaker will be high game.
Okay.
That round. So a little $10 chance to get your spot into the Kentucky Open.
Which is next weekend.
Next weekend. So
Yep.
get some practice. And on top of that, you get to bowl the best sweeper ever.
Well, let's hope so.
Oh, it's absolutely the best.
All right. Well, everybody, have a great rest of the afternoon. Stay cool because it's not cool outside. And we'll see you back here later this evening with the live stream of the finals for the sweeper. Robbie, once again, congratulations to you and Chris. Great job, Jeremy. Thank you. This was fun.
Oh, absolutely.
As we expected it to be. And we'll see everybody here, probably around 10:30, 11 o'clock. We'll be right back here. Thanks. Bye-bye.
All right.